Number 10, the Great Ziggurat of stands as a testament to early Sumerian engineering. Built around 200–100 BCE, it served as a temple dedicated to the moon god, Nana. The structure was commissioned by King Ur-Nammu during the 3rd dynasty of Ur. Its design utilizes a massive core of sun-dried mud bricks. The exterior casing consists of high-quality baked bricks laid in bitumen for weatherproofing. This was an incredibly advanced method for the 3rd millennium BCE. The ziggurat rises in 3 distinct tiers, creating a stepped appearance. Its base spans 64 meters by 46 meters, showing clear geometric intent. Researchers like Sir Leonard Woolley excavated the site extensively in the 1920s. He noted the sophistication of the drainage systems integrated into the brickwork. These drains prevented the core from swelling and collapsing during rainfall. The precision of the corners is aligned perfectly with the cardinal points. This suggests the Sumerians possessed complex astronomical knowledge. It remains a marvel of load-bearing structural engineering. The massive amount of labor required indicates a highly organized social hierarchy. We see evidence of mass-produced, stamped bricks used throughout the site. Each brick bears the mark of the reigning king, indicating state-controlled production. This systematic approach to building is a hallmark of civilization. Despite its age, parts of the structure remain remarkably intact today. It challenges the assumption that early architecture was purely rudimentary or simple. The ziggurat stands as the earliest known example of such intentional, monumental engineering. It paved the way for future Mesopotamian temple construction. The site remains a site of wonder for structural engineers worldwide. Number 9, the unfinished obelisk. The unfinished obelisk in Aswan offers a frozen moment of ancient Egyptian labor. Commissioned by Pharaoh Hatshepsut, it was intended to stand 42 meters tall. Had it been finished, it would have weighed approximately 1,200 tons. The granite bedrock shows exactly how they performed this massive feat. Workers used dolerite pounders to strike the stone repeatedly. This process slowly carved out deep trenches around the monolithic block. We can clearly see these strike marks in the granite surface today. A sudden fracture appeared in the stone, forcing the project to halt. The obelisk was simply left behind, creating an open-air museum of tools. Modern engineers struggle to conceive how such a weight could be moved. Transporting this magnitude of stone would require immense river barges. The Nile would need to be at high flood to facilitate movement. Then the logistical challenge of erecting a vertical 1,200-ton spire begins. We have found no scrolls or papyrus detailing this specific lifting method. Some experts propose the use of sand-filled shafts for lowering them into position. Others suggest elaborate wooden ramps and systems of counterweights. The scale of the unfinished obelisk is simply unprecedented. Even Roman obelisks, which were moved later, weighed significantly less. The sheer physical energy needed to pound granite for years is staggering. It underscores the immense power of the Egyptian pharaohs over their workforce. The site remains a primary source for experimental archaeology. Scientists have attempted to replicate the pounding technique on smaller granite blocks. They found that it takes months to remove even a few cubic meters. This suggests the project took a decade or more to begin. The unfinished obelisk remains a silent monument to ambition and engineering limits. It is a cautionary tale of nature, overcoming human intent. We continue to study its surface to unlock its secrets. Number 8. The Great Pyramid's precision. The Great Pyramid of Giza continues to challenge modern engineers. It was built for Pharaoh Khufu around 250–60 BCE. The structure originally reached a height of 146 meters. It held the title of the tallest building for 3,800 years. The accuracy of its orientation to true north is incredible. It is aligned within 3/60ths of a degree. This precision is difficult to replicate even with laser surveys. The pyramid comprises over 2 million blocks of limestone. Each block averages 2.5 tons in weight. Some granite blocks inside weigh up to 80 tons. Despite this size, the fit between stones is near perfect. A blade cannot pass through the joints between these blocks. No mortar was used to bind these massive stones. Instead, they rely on friction and extreme precision cutting. Scholars debate the construction tools used for such masonry. Copper chisels and wooden mallets are the consensus view. However, replicating this precision is something no one has done. Some researchers, such as Mark Lehner, have studied the site for decades. They look for remnants of the workers' village and ramps. The logistical management of this project is truly baffling. It required the movement of thousands of tons every day. The quarrying of stone hundreds of kilometers away is another hurdle. The stones were transported down the Nile on huge barges. Then they were dragged up elaborate ramp systems. We still argue about the internal configuration of the chambers. New scans have revealed mysterious voids within the structure. These voids remain a point of intense scientific speculation. The pyramid remains a symbol of unparalleled ancient organizational power. It continues to force us to revise our historical timelines. We are only just beginning to understand its true complexity. Number 7. Göbekli Tepe's origins. Göbekli Tepe, often called the world's first temple, redefines human history. Located in southeastern Turkey, it dates to 9600 BCE. This predates Stonehenge by over 6 millennia. It was built by hunter-gatherers, not farmers. This challenges the traditional narrative of the Neolithic Revolution. Typically, we thought agriculture came before cities and temples. Göbekli Tepe proves that religious organization predated farming. The site features massive T-shaped limestone pillars. Some weigh up to 20 tons and stand 5 meters tall. These pillars are carved with intricate depictions of animals. Foxes, lions, and bulls are depicted with incredible detail. Archaeologist Klaus Schmidt led the excavation starting in 1994. He suggested the site served a ritualistic, not residential purpose. There is no evidence of permanent housing nearby. This suggests people traveled from miles away for ceremony. The logistics of organizing this labor are immense. Without the wheel or metal tools, they carved everything by hand. They also moved massive stones across undulating terrain. The site contains at least 200 pillars in total, yet only about 5% has been excavated so far. The entire complex was deliberately buried around 8000 BCE. We do not know why it was hidden from history. Was it a ritual ending or a way to preserve it? Whatever the cause, its burial kept it remarkably preserved. It highlights a complexity in ancient society we never imagined. It suggests the human capacity for spiritual architecture existed much earlier. We're evaluating everything we know about civilization's dawn. Number 6, the Nazca lines. The Nazca lines in Peru are one of history's most fascinating mysteries. Stretching across the arid Pampa de Umana, they were created by the Nazca culture between 500 BCE and 500 CE. These geoglyphs consist of massive designs, from geometric shapes to animals. The most famous include the hummingbird, the monkey, and the spider. The lines are actually trenches made by removing the dark reddish surface rock. Underneath lies lighter colored ground, which contrasts clearly against the surroundings. This creates lines that are visible from high altitudes. But why would a culture create designs only visible from the air? Some researchers argue they were part of an astronomical calendar. Others believe they mark underground water sources or sacred paths. Maria Hurt is she proposed they were a giant astronomical observatory on the ground. The desert climate preserves them because there is almost no rain or wind erosion. They cover nearly 450 square kilometers of harsh terrain. The accuracy of the shapes is surprising given the technology. The Nazca people used ropes and wooden stakes to map them out. Recent drone studies have discovered even more lines hidden from human eyes. Artificial intelligence has also helped map previously unknown figures. Each new find adds to the complexity of the puzzle. The Nazca lines remind us of the immense creativity of ancient culture. They also highlight a profound connection to the environment. Whether for ceremony or utility, they remain a marvel of human expression. We continue to look to the sky to understand their purpose. Number 5, Puma Punku's masonry. Puma Punku, located near Tiwanaku in Bolivia, is a puzzle of stone masonry. The site features blocks so precisely cut that they defy belief. The material used is andesite, an incredibly hard volcanic rock. The stones are sculpted with sharp interior corners and perfectly flat surfaces. Some blocks have complex holes drilled through them with perfect spacing. Researchers have long struggled to identify the tools used for this. They do not show tool marks that suggest primitive pounding. Instead, the cuts look like they were made by modern, high-speed machinery. The architectural style resembles modular design, as if these were pre-manufactured components. Each block fits together with others like giant jigsaw pieces. There is no mortar, yet they have survived centuries of tectonic activity. The site lies at an altitude of nearly 4,000 meters. The transportation of these massive blocks is another logistical mystery. Some stones weigh over 100 tons, yet they were moved across high-altitude terrain. There is no evidence of ancient transport systems capable of this. Many theories have been proposed, from alien technology to advanced lost civilizations, but the consensus remains that they were built by the Tiwanaku people. They likely had sophisticated wood and sand abrasion techniques. However, experimental archaeology has yet to replicate this level of precision. We see the remains of a once monumental temple complex. It was likely destroyed by an earthquake or intentional deconstruction. The site stands today as a site of debate for historians. It continues to inspire wonder about ancient human capability. Every year, new scans reveal more about the complex hidden underground. We are still uncovering the secrets of Puma Punku's construction. Number 4. The Mayan calendar systems. The Maya civilization achieved a level of astronomical precision that remains startling. They developed multiple interlocking calendar systems to track time. The 260-day cycle was used for religious rituals. Simultaneously, the Hob calendar tracked the solar year of 365 days. The long count calendar tracked time over thousands of years. This system allowed them to record history over vast epochs. Their mathematics were ahead of their time, including the concept of zero. They observed the movement of Venus with extreme accuracy. By tracking planets, they timed their agricultural cycles perfectly. Many Mayan cities were built to align with solstices. Chichen Itza's El Castillo Pyramid acts as a massive solar clock. During the equinox, the shadow creates the illusion of a serpent descending. This feat required deep knowledge of geometry and astronomy. The Maya priests maintained these cycles with careful observations. They did not have telescopes, yet their measurements are highly precise. Their ability to predict eclipses shows a deep understanding of celestial orbits. This information was recorded in detailed codices. Unfortunately, many of these books were lost during the Spanish conquest. Only a few survived to tell us how they viewed the world. The Maya did not view time as linear, but as cyclical. Each cycle brought its own significance and meaning to their society. They're backbone of Mayan political and religious life. We continue to study these systems to decode their ancient wisdom. It serves as a reminder of how sophisticated early civilizations could be. The Maya left a legacy of time written in stone. Number 3, the Antikythera mechanism. The Antikythera mechanism is often called the world's first computer. Discovered in a shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901. It dates back to the 2nd century BCE. The device is a complex system of bronze gears. It was used to track the positions of the sun, moon, and planets. It even predicted solar and lunar eclipses with incredible accuracy. The mechanism was housed in a wooden box, but only fragments remain. Modern imaging has revealed a sophisticated array of at least 30 gears. This level of mechanical engineering was thought to be impossible for the ancient world. Such technology didn't appear again until the mechanical clocks of the Middle Ages. Researchers like Derek de Sola Price first decoded its purpose. He showed that it calculated complex astronomical cycles. We now know it also tracked the timing of the ancient Olympic Games. It stands as a testament to Hellenistic scientific advancement. The precision of the gears is comparable to fine watchmaking today. Why did this technology disappear after its peak? It shows that scientific history is not always a linear progression. We may have lost many similar breakthroughs through time and war. The mechanism demonstrates that ancient people were solving complex problems. It pushes the boundaries of our timeline of technological history. We are still uncovering the secrets of how it was manufactured. Some believe it may have been based on lost Babylonian knowledge. The device challenges our perception of the ancient world's limits. It remains a physical proof of genius. We continue to study it to learn how they conceived such systems. Number 3, Roman concrete remains one of the greatest engineering feats in history. Structures like the Pantheon have stood for nearly 2,000 years, unlike modern concrete, which decays within decades. Roman concrete grows stronger. Researchers discovered the secret lies in hot mixing of quicklime. Scientists long believed that limes last for evidence of poor mixing. New studies suggest these inclusions allow the concrete to self-repair. When cracks form, water dissolves the lime, filling the fracture. The concrete then reforms its chemical bond, effectively healing itself. The mixture also uses volcanic ash, lime, and seawater. This volcanic ash is known as pozzolana, sourced from the Pozzuoli region. The combination creates a highly durable chemical reaction. It allowed Romans to build massive harbor walls and underwater structures. Roman piers still stand firm against the Mediterranean Sea today. Modern concrete requires steel reinforcement, which eventually rusts. Roman concrete relies on internal chemical structures for its strength. Its production also had a lower carbon footprint than modern Portland cement. We are now attempting to replicate these ancient chemical recipes. By integrating these methods, we could create more sustainable infrastructure. The Pantheon's dome remains the largest unreinforced concrete dome ever built. Its construction demonstrates a deep understanding of weight distribution. The ingenuity of the Romans continues to outlast our current standards. Their legacy is literally set in stone. Every year, we uncover more of their industrial secrets. It challenges us to look to the past for sustainable innovation. Number 1 of Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich Manuscript is the world's most baffling book. It is a dense 240-page codex written in an unknown language. Carbon dating places it in the early 15th century. Every page is filled with strange symbols and drawings. These include unidentified plants, celestial diagrams, and bathing women. No cryptographer or computer has ever cracked the code. Its language doesn't match any known grammatical or linguistic patterns. Some believe it is a sophisticated 15th century hoax. Others are convinced it contains lost medical or alchemical knowledge. The illustrations do not match any known flora on Earth. It remains a holy grail for codebreakers and linguists. Even during Cold War, elite codebreakers failed to decrypt it. Some claim it is an artificial language created by a lone genius. Others suggest it uses a complex cipher over an extinct language. The lack of context for the text makes it a pure linguistic puzzle. It has been examined by top universities and AI researchers. Every new approach brings different, unverified theories. It is a masterpiece of mystery that survives through time. Was it a medicinal guide or a secret political document? We may never know if the code is meant to be broken. It forces us to wonder if information can be truly lost. It is a monument to the human fascination with secrecy. The book continues to baffle every person who reads it. We are only as intelligent as the codes we can break. It stands as a reminder of the limits of our own knowledge. It is truly the ultimate enigma of the written word.